the Roaring Twenties. A time of prosperity and optimism when America's stock market reached new heights. But just as the decade came to a close, so too did this era of financial euphoria. The Great Crash of 1929 sent shockwaves through the world, leaving millions impoverished and shattering the illusion of unending growth. Yet even in the darkest moments of our economic history, there are those who seek to exploit fear and uncertainty for personal gain. Welcome to The Money Trail, where we delve into hidden financial histories, exposing the biggest scandals and schemes that have shaped our economy. Today, we're investigating what has been called the largest financial crime in Arizona history, the Phoenix coin scandal of the 1980s. Imagine you're living in Phoenix, Arizona during the early part of this decade. The city is booming, fueled by an influx of retirees and a construction frenzy. Amidst this backdrop of prosperity, local businessman Don Bolus establishes his company, Coinvestors Ltd., which deals primarily in rare coins. At first glance, it seems like just another successful enterprise taking advantage of the zeitgeist. However, beneath the surface lies a tangled web of deceit and fraud that would go on to swindle investors out of millions. Over the next few minutes, we'll take you on a journey through the intricate details of this elaborate scheme. We'll introduce you to the key players involved, including Bolus himself, as well as his associates and victims. We'll also explore how they managed to dupe thousands of investors, many of whom were ordinary people looking to secure their financial futures. So buckle up and join us as we dive deep into the murky waters of the Phoenix coin scandal, unraveling a twisted tale of greed, deception, and betrayal that shook the Grand Canyon state to its core. At the heart of this sordid tale are three key players: Robert L. Bowles, his business partner James W. Starvley, and their chief accountant, Thomas E. Caldwell. Together, they orchestrated a sophisticated scheme that defrauded thousands of investors out of millions of dollars. Robert L. Bowles, a charismatic and persuasive figure, positioned himself as the mastermind behind the Phoenix Coin Company. With his silver tongue and promises of guaranteed returns, he lured unsuspecting victims into investing their hard-earned savings in his fraudulent ventures. His partner, James W. Starvley, played a crucial role in maintaining the illusion of legitimacy. As the president of the National Association of Investment Companies, he provided the operation with an air of credibility and respectability that helped to draw in even more investors. Meanwhile, Thomas E. Caldwell, their chief accountant, used his expertise to cook the books and create the appearance of a thriving business. By manipulating financial records and producing falsified reports, he provided the veneer of success that kept the scheme running smoothly for years. But this trio couldn't have pulled off such an audacious fraud without the help of several other players. Among them were dozens of sales agents who worked tirelessly to sell Phoenix coin investments to anyone and everyone they could. These individuals, many of whom were themselves victims of Bolus's charm and persuasion, played a critical role in spreading the infection of greed that would eventually bring down the entire house of cards. And then there were the banks and financial institutions that willingly enabled the scam. Institutions like Bank One, Valley National Bank, and American Savings and Loan provided the necessary infrastructure for Bolus and his associates to move money around, launder funds, and avoid detection. Without their complicity, the Phoenix coin scandal might never have reached the dizzying heights of fraudulence that it did. In total, it's estimated that Bolus and his co-conspirators defrauded investors out of more than $25 million, an astonishing sum in those days, equivalent to well over $100 million today. The damage they wrought was not just financial but emotional as well, leaving countless victims to pick up the pieces of their shattered dreams and broken trust. As we delve deeper into this tangled web of deceit, we'll see how these key